Look up at the glowing orb that warms our world. We often think of our solar neighborhood as a quiet, predictable clockwork system. That is a comforting illusion. Our local cosmic backyard is a wild, untamed frontier, governed by immense gravitational forces, raging storms of radiation, and frozen wastelands. Today, we embark on the ultimate expedition. We will leave the comfort of our home and navigate through 15 of the most defining, awe-inspiring, and hazardous celestial bodies orbiting our star. From oceans of liquid methane to volcanoes erupting with ice, we will uncover the raw, majestic power of the solar system. Prepare for a journey that will completely redefine your understanding of our cosmic home. At the absolute center of our existence lies a monstrous, roaring sphere of plasma. The Sun accounts for a staggering 99.8% of the total mass in our solar system. It is a continuous nuclear fusion reactor, converting 4 million tons of matter into pure energy every single second. Its surface reaches 5,500 degrees Celsius, but the true chaos lies in its corona, where magnetic fields twist and snap, launching massive solar flares deep into space. These violent outbursts carry enough energy to strip away a planet's atmosphere. It is the undeniable ruler of our system, a magnificent but terrifying force, holding the power to create or destroy. We orbit a glowing beast. Closest to the solar fire is Mercury, a desolate, battered world of intense extremes. It is the smallest planet, yet incredibly dense, possessing a massive iron core. Lacking a substantial atmosphere to trap heat, Mercury endures the most severe temperature fluctuations known. During the day, the surface is scorched at 430 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. When night falls, temperatures plummet to a freezing -180 degrees Celsius. Its surface is scarred by billions of years of meteorite impacts, a silent, cratered witness to the violent early history of our solar system. It is a resilient survivor, dancing on the edge of the stellar inferno. Moving outward, we find Earth's twisted twin. Venus is a stark warning of planetary evolution gone wrong. Shrouded in a thick, toxic atmosphere of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid clouds, it is the victim of a runaway greenhouse effect. The atmospheric pressure on its surface is 92 times greater than on Earth, enough to crush heavy machinery instantly. It maintains a constant, unforgiving surface temperature of 475 degrees Celsius. Radar mapping reveals a hellish landscape dominated by thousands of massive volcanoes and vast plains of hardened lava. Venus hides a dark, suffocating, and thoroughly hostile reality beneath its bright veil. Suspended in the dark void is a fragile oasis of blue and white. Our Earth is the only known sanctuary for life in the unforgiving cosmos. Positioned perfectly in the habitable zone, it maintains liquid water on its surface, with vast oceans covering over 70% of the globe. Our planet is constantly active, driven by plate tectonics that build mountains and reshape continents over millions of years. A strong magnetic field forms an invisible shield against deadly solar radiation. It is a rare, delicate masterpiece of cosmic engineering, where the exact right conditions aligned to create a flourishing biosphere against all astronomical odds. Orbiting our blue world is a silent, dusty companion. The Moon is the only celestial body beyond Earth that humanity has ever touched. Formed billions of years ago from the debris of a colossal planetary collision, it is locked in a gravitational embrace, always showing us the same heavily cratered face. Lacking an atmosphere, its ancient surface preserves the impact history of the inner solar system in perfect, unchanging detail. Yet, its gravitational pull dictates the rhythmic breathing of Earth's oceans, driving the tides and stabilizing all planets' climate. It is our eternal, watchful guardian in the night. Beyond Earth lies a cold, rusted desert. Mars is a haunting monument to a lost era. Billions of years ago, this red world had a thick atmosphere and flowing rivers. Today, it is a frozen wasteland, its surface stained red by iron oxide. It boasts the most dramatic geography in the solar system, including Olympus Mons, a massive volcano 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Violent dust storms can engulf the entire planet for months. Despite its barren present, Mars holds frozen water at its poles, standing as the ultimate frontier for humanity's next giant leap into the cosmos. Crossing the asteroid belt, we confront the undisputed king of the planets. Jupiter is a colossal gas giant containing more than twice the material of all other planets and moons combined. It lacks a solid surface, composed entirely of deep, swirling layers of hydrogen gas, descending into crushing pressures. Its atmosphere is a canvas of violent, turbulent storms, most notably, the Great Red Spot, a high-pressure cyclone, larger than Earth, raging for centuries. Jupiter acts as the gravitational anchor of the solar system, a majestic behemoth whose immense magnetic field creates auroras of unimaginable power. Among Jupiter's vast collection of satellites, one world stands out as a geological nightmare. Io is the most volcanically active body in the solar system. Caught in a relentless gravitational tug-of-war, Io's solid interior is constantly stretched and squeezed. This friction generates immense internal heat, melting the rock and fueling hundreds of violent volcanoes. Giant plumes of sulfur dioxide erupt hundreds of kilometers into space, painting the moon in vibrant shades of yellow, red, and black. It is a world turning inside out, shaped entirely by the merciless gravitational forces of its giant host. In stark contrast to Io's fiery chaos, its neighbor presents a smooth, icy mystery. Europa is covered by a fractured crust of water ice, crisscrossed by long dark lines. Beneath this frozen shell lies a vast, dark, liquid, saltwater ocean, containing more than twice the water of Earth's oceans combined. Heated by tidal forces, thermal vents at the bottom of Europa's ocean could provide the necessary energy to support alien biology. It is one of the most promising locations in our search for extraterrestrial life, a silent, icy vault holding secrets in the dark. Venture further, and we encounter the crown jewel of the solar system. Saturn is a gas giant, defined by its breathtaking, unparalleled ring system. These rings are not solid, but a complex orbiting symphony of countless billions of ice and rock fragments. Stretching hundreds of thousands of kilometers wide, yet astonishingly thin, the rings reflect distant sunlight, creating a spectacle of unmatched cosmic beauty. The planet itself is a turbulent sphere of pale storms and high-speed winds. Saturn is a visual masterpiece, a constant reminder of the elegant structures gravity can weave out of cosmic chaos. Orbiting the ringed giant is a moon that resembles a bizarre frozen version of early Earth. Titan is the second largest moon in the solar system, and the only one with a dense, substantial atmosphere. Its thick orange smog hides a fascinating alien landscape. Here, the temperature is so incredibly low that water is as hard as granite. Instead, liquid methane and ethane fall as rain, carving deep rivers and filling vast dark lakes near the poles. Titan is a massive frozen chemical laboratory, offering a glimpse into the complex building blocks of life. Saturn harbors another profound secret in a much smaller package. Enceladus is a tiny, highly reflective moon, covered in pristine white ice. For a long time it was thought to be entirely dead. However, observations revealed massive geysers of water vapor and ice particles continuously erupting from deep fractures near its south pole. These eruptions confirmed the existence of a subsurface ocean. Astoundingly, spacecraft have flown through these plumes, detecting organic molecules and indicating hydrothermal vents. This tiny, active world is spraying its internal ocean into space, providing a tantalizing target in the quest to find life. As we reach the outer depths, we find the silent, tilted giant. Uranus is an ice giant, composed mostly of water, ammonia, and methane fluids. Methane, in its upper atmosphere, absorbs red light, giving the planet its serene pale blue color. Its most defining feature is its extreme axial tilt. Uranus rotates completely on its side, rolling like a barrel along its orbit. This bizarre orientation, likely the result of a colossal ancient collision, causes the most extreme seasons in the solar system, plunging half the planet into decades of freezing darkness. Patrolling the cold dark edge of the planetary realm is a vibrant blue powerhouse. Neptune is the densest of the giant planets, a dark, freezing world whipped by supersonic winds. Storms in its atmosphere travel at a terrifying 2,000 kilometers per hour, the fastest recorded anywhere in the solar system. Its rich blue hue suggests the presence of an unknown atmospheric component. It is so far from the sun that high noon resembles a dim twilight on Earth. Neptune is an energetic, restless giant, proving that immense distance does not mean a lack of violent weather. Finally, we step out into the Kuiper Belt to visit the most famous dwarf planet. Pluto is a tiny, incredibly complex world composed of rock and exotic ices. It features a surprisingly dynamic surface. We have discovered vast, heart-shaped plains of frozen nitrogen, towering mountain ranges made of water, ice, and possible cryovolcanoes that erupt freezing slush instead of lava. It has a thin, hazy atmosphere that freezes and collapses onto the surface as it moves further from the sunday. Pluto is an evolving world that challenged our very definition of what a planet truly is. Our solar system is not merely a collection of rocks and gas circling a star. It is an incredible gallery of destructive forces, delicate balances, and astonishing beauty. From the scorching surface of Mercury to the frozen plains of Pluto, every world tells a unique story of creation and survival. The deeper we look, the more we realize how much remains unknown. If this monumental journey through our cosmic neighborhood captivated your imagination, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below, sharing which of these solar system wonders surprised you the most, and share this video with your fellow space enthusiasts. The universe is massive, and our journey is just beginning. We will see you in the next exploration into the unknown.